swag.
And excited I get to do this video. Finally got 10 likes on the previous one. This is a review of my investment from Life Afar with more of a numbers perspective and an investor sentiment perspective, just from me. I can't speak for any other investors. So, project goals, I invested X to get projected 10%. Right now, year to date, I'm getting 1.5%, which is far off from the 10%. This is quarter two dividend, so projecting that out for a year, I'm looking at 3.13. Not very good. For this X, I own 2.12% of the total project. When they calculated my dividend, they gave me a calculation based off 2.05%, and even that 2.05% is off by, they're shorting me 1%. I mean, you might say, what's the point of even bringing it up if it's 1%? If you owe me $100 and you give me $99, who's the petty one? You know what I mean? And then some other things I don't like is they changed the depreciation schedule for quarter two. I was expecting my quarter two dividend to be larger than my quarter one dividend because the project didn't open until February. And they started a program where they started off the rents low to get reviews and everything on Airbnb and the various outlets. But it wasn't. It was off by like 2/7. I can't do the math right now, but like 2/7. It was off by like that much because they changed the depreciation schedule because they said it was illegal the way they were using depreciation before. That kind of threw me off. I'm going to take it as a one-time thing, but my antennas are raised because I'm going to skip this one right now. May, commercial registration. Why you say May commercial registration? The commercial registration is supposed to be done in March, but they didn't do it till May when I was doing my visa process. They were very helpful during my visa process. Staff is very helpful. I didn't even use the Life Afar visa service. I used my own lawyer. I contracted my own law company, and throughout the process they found that the commercial registration was invalid and I want to be able to get my visa. It was supposed to be done in March according to my lawyer, and it wasn't done until May when I acquired my visa. It had to be done for my visa. They did it within like a week. It's basically like a form you got to submit like down in Bogota. But these two together, the depreciation and the fact that the registration wasn't done properly on time, I won't say it wasn't done on time, it kind of worries me now, because now it's like, okay, you didn't either, the laws changed, I can give you that, but from an investor, but these two together, looks like you guys are dropping the ball. You didn't know what the law was, and you guys kind of forgot to do the registration. And I don't know the Colombian law as well as they do, but is that going to cause an issue for the project if the registration is not done? It's just, it opens a can of worms that shouldn't have to be open as an investor, especially if I'm supposed to be kind of like a passive guy. But now, because of this depreciation thing, you best believe April 1st I'm going to be sending them an email like, alright bro, what's going on with this registration? Are you guys on top of it? So now this is something I got to be on top of as well. I'm investing in it and I don't mind, but with them, these two dropping the balls, I'm just going to check April 1st, 2020, April Fool's Day. Hey man, so what's up with that registration? And if it's not, I'll let you guys know, and I hope it is. But if it's not, it's worrisome a little bit. But another thing, it was the registration, not the registration, I keep saying that, but the monthly statements usually come out in the beginning of the month. They didn't come out until August 20th, and I believe they said it was because they were changing their accounting standards and stuff, but I believe it's because the depreciation was off and they were trying to like scramble to figure that out, because this August 20th, I just got the quarter two is the June statement, 20th August, so I feel like they had ample time to kind of do it, you know what I mean? And I feel like it was because of this. So I feel like the monthly statements come on a little bit too late for, for this to be an issue, for this not to be why it was late. And I didn't like that. I just like transparency. If it's going to be late, just shoot me an email. Hey Nick, it's going to be late. You know what I mean? And the staff is very friendly. I'm going to put this down now. The staff is very friendly. They helped out a lot with my visa process. Didn't use them. They handled everything. They hooked me up by allowing me to stay in the project. I was able to stay in the project even for one night. I just stayed for one night. Normally, minimum stay 3 days. They said, Nick, you're an owner. We'll hook you up, give you the discount, let you stay for the one day. So I very much appreciated that. They are very helpful. And now to get to the building, I'm gonna show you guys some pics of the building, more of a video, but it's beautiful. The outside is lovely. I feel like they did a great job with the interior design of this project. They did a great use of using all the space. A great use of using all the space. Like 4 floors, and it's like, what, 6 rooms, about 6 rooms on each floor. The view is amazing from the top floor, looking out onto the city. They have an area where you can like sit outside and just enjoy outside. And you have an area where you could just, do like your own little yoga thing for the people on the first floor. And I really like what they did, because the people on the first floor have a nice area where they can walk outside because they don't have much of a view, but it kind of gives them a view. You know what I mean? They did a great use of the space. The location is like in a perfect location. It's priced appropriately, I think, for the area. And looking at other hotels in the area, I think it might be, top. I can't say, if I say it's the best one, I'm biased. I'm gonna say it's probably like at least top 5 in that area. It's not too far from Zona T. It was real nice, not too far from any restaurants. I got to go to Cairera, it's a restaurant. It was real nice. It was only like a 5-8 minute Uber ride. To get to Zona T, it was probably like 9-10 minutes in an Uber. Not bad at all. Go to the party district, come back. And that's what it's really for. It's not really for somebody to bring their family, so it's close. Someone traveling for business, couple traveling to go out, or I'm actually thinking about, seeing if I can get an owner discount on more than one room, get a group of my friends, we go down there and check it out, party, come back. The staff was very helpful. It gave me directions to, local restaurants I could try out, spoke English. It didn't bother me too much. Didn't bother me the right amount. It didn't beat me up too much. And the staff who didn't actually work in the unit helped me book the hotel and everything. 24/7 concierge service. Very nice, very helpful. Staff is trained, I think they do like CPR, all that kind of stuff. I really liked it. Got a common area. It's beautiful. I really like what they did with the place. I like how it was treated by the staff. I like how the Life of Far people treated me during the investment process. Love the team at Life of Far, but 3.13%, we gotta come back to that number. Even if there's not another hit, I might be looking at like, let's say 5%. 5% is far off from the 10%. From a pure investment play, I cannot recommend anyone do this because of the risk-reward ratio. If you're just looking for a pure investment, you can go out here and you can find an investment that can give you a better percent return, ROI, than the 3.13 I'm projected to, but I think it's going to be closer to 4 or 5. But even then, it's like you could just take your money. If the 3.13, like you could just put your money in the bank and get something close and not even have to deal with sending your money out the country or any of that stuff. You can invest in bonds, real safe stuff. Like if you're doing like a risk-free rate, like almost risk-free rate 0, you know what I mean, stuff, and you get a better return than this. So I can't recommend an investment in it, pure investment play. If we want to come down to Colombia, then it becomes something different, because it's like, if this can give me like 4 or 5%, gives me the visa, let's just do the 3.13. 3.13%, that's what, 6.87. 6.87% difference for somebody who doesn't want anything to do with it. That's a big deal. But let's say you want to come down to Colombia, you want the visa, then is it really 6.87% if it gets you something else that you want? You know what I mean? For me, it's not as bad as, you know what I mean? Pure investment play it is, but for me, it is other things it does for me. So if you're somebody like that, thinking about coming down there, I can't recommend you do it, but it's an option, and now you understand what kind of like you're looking at. I'll do a check-in in a year, and then let you guys know if things change. But if I'd known it was going to be this far off, I probably wouldn't have done the one in Bogota. I probably would have done the one in Cartagena, because I like that area a little bit more. Warm weather guy. That's it though. But I picked this one because the percent ROI was projected 10%, and the visa eligible ones 10%, and the Cartagena one was 8%, and I believe the one in Laureles was 8% as well. So 8%, 8%, 10%, pick 10%, and it's the capital. So I figured, that's probably people coming in because they have to, not just a vacation and stuff. But 10%, 2% different. That's a little bit better. But who knows? My projected percent might be instead of 3.13, 1.13. You know what I mean? But if I know it's gonna be that far off, I'll probably in Cartagena to get the discount in Cartagena instead of getting the discount in Bogota. But it still probably would have been off. I don't know. I didn't invest in that project. And somebody does, maybe we can do like a joint video. We could talk about it. And maybe I should have held out for the Puerto Rico project, 'cause that one's predicted at like 12.2%. But I did this one to get the visa. I don't even think they're going to be doing many visa eligible projects. So they have some people want to sell it. So look for that. If this is something you want to do, you probably have to reach out to them. I can give you the email of the person who's been helping me out. If that's something that you want to do, just let me know. But now, drum roll, the number I would give this investment, 6 out of 10. Staff and everything, give it a 5. If I did I got the visa, makes it a 6. But the numbers, can't give any points for the numbers because they're so far off. So a 6 out of 10 is what I give it. 6 out of 10, the process and everything. And I give the visa 6 out of 10, but that's still a D. Can't give it a C, passing grade, because the numbers are so far off. I was looking at 7%. I probably would give it like, you know what I mean, like 7.5, 8, but 6, because the numbers are so far off. And if you're not trying to get the visa, it'd probably be a 5 for you. So, take it as it is. That's me speaking on it. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. I appreciate you guys giving me the 10 likes. Real pumped, happy I got to talk about this project. I'm really excited to talk about it, but I've been trying to, bite my tongue until I reached that limit that I said I was going to get in the previous video. Appreciate you guys. Check me out. Give this a like, thumbs up, subscribe. It really helps the channel. And I hope you guys like this content. Thank you very much. This is Nick signing out.